This mooring appears to be in very good condition. This mooring is registered for a 9-metre boat. You've got a 500 kilo weight attached to about 100 kilos of railway wheels. Then you've got 32 mil stud link chain, 4 metres, shackled to another 4 or 5 metres of 24 mil chain, shackled to 24 mil rope. So that's 6 metres long. The 24 mil rope comes up through the float. The float slides up and down the rope. This is what we call a pickup float. It just makes it easier to pick up the loop. The mooring's got to be 3 times the depth of water. We're in about 5 metres of water here, so it should be about 15 metres long altogether. When we do the shackles up, we use a rattle gun, so it tightens it up much tighter than a spanner or a shifter. And they're moused with mousing wire. Monel wire is inert, so it doesn't cause any electrolysis problems. The swivel is very important because what will happen over the years when it's laying in the bottom, if it doesn't get regularly serviced, you'll get a lot of marine growth. You get oysters, mussels and everything growing, and that'll stop the swivel swiveling. Like at the moment it turns around freely. But when that happens, the boat on the surface of the water is moving around in a circle as the tide comes in, tide goes out, variable winds and currents. It can actually unhockle the splice. We've seen them where the rope, the swivel ceases to work, and the rope turns around and eventually will open up and the splice will come undone, and then the boat comes off. It's very important to have the numbers on the float. The reason for that is identification. If you look around where we're filming now, there's a lot of boats and a lot of moorings, and without the correct identification number on each float, you don't know whose mooring belongs to whose boat or person.